Hey, welcome back to FTL Multiverse. Still flying Oben's cruiser. We've got the coordinates for Jerry, which we'll soon go pick up at some point. Currently we're being shot at by SB though, so we're gonna make sure that we get out of here in time. Union Corals or Republican Frontier? Yeah, we might as well pick up Spider Town. Well, the coordinates for Spider Town. Proceed, yeah, exit, continue, on a go, yada, we're all good. Let's go to... we don't have anything to sell. Let's go here. Nearby loop distress signal reveals a badly damaged station in escape pods. Please help us. Hi, it's Sally. Yeah, a strange man dressed in a bright Equinoid costume. I thought Ellie was a... Oh, wait, yeah, Ellie's gender is like... all over the goddamn place, isn't it? Yeah, the man smiles and then it's she whinnies. So it's like, pick whichever. I wonder if it's like a character thing, like it's a guy in a suit, and when they're talking about the guy, it's he, man, whatever. But when he speaks in character, it's she? I don't know, I'm just gonna go with she. Let's help her! Because a psychotic woman is much more interesting than a deranged man. Right? Okay, well, there's only one big room for us to go in, so let's go into the big room. Lock down, mind control. You're a shield piercing one, aren't you? You're not. Maybe it's only one shield. Come on, Ellie. We're out of here. We cleared out the last of the engineers. After scrapping the exterior, proceed to board the station again. Find Ellie not long after, prowling the hall, still limping. You try to ask her what she's doing, but are interrupted by a loud clang from across the hallway. Ellie gets down on her knees and inches towards the corner, where she seems to spot something. She turns and puts a finger to her lip towards you, then pokes her head back around. Ellie doesn't answer, instead getting back to her feet in rapid fashion so quickly you nearly forgot she's injured. She vanishes from sight. Moments later you hear her yelling, "No, please, Stefan. Don't do this, please, I'm sorry," was Wentworth's order to fire you. Had nothing to do with the please. The man is cut off, and moments later there's a sickening thud, followed by silence. The stranger in the horse costume comes back around, clutching a bloody knife. You wait for your crew to step back, but she stashes her knife and smiles again. They took Ellie's show off the air. Rotten, no good, nay. Sorry, I almost said something above the age rating there. What will children watch without Ellie? It's a whole string of words I'm not going to try and pronounce. Just stab that guy. Ellie would never harm an innocent life. She's too pure and too kind. You, Mr. or Mrs. Renegade, however, are a big meanie. But these people here are even bigger meanies. Sometimes you need a big meanie to put her in their place, and trust me, there's many more meanies on Ellie's list. Will you help? Yep, of course. Alright, Ellie. Welcome to this little team of miscreants. You'll be taken over from Pepper, who will be relieved to not have to do that many miles of running anymore. She is good in combat, right, Ellie? Shows signs of insanity, no kidding. minor hazardous damage resistance. I didn't know if humans had that. Cool. Moves in attacks in melee combat. Makes sense. She does have a knife. Alright, that means you are getting demoted to sensor duty. Mainly because if I do get new crew, then you're going to be the first one to go, not the Rockman. Okay. I should talk to Ellie. Vessel blue of Rebel MV vessel glides past into the spire power up and engage. It's a lot of weapons. It'd be a shame if you would be unable to use any of said weapons. Meanwhile, this drone is like, nah, I'm good. I stab at thee. And I stab at him too. And was him defeated? Yay. I got our stimulant bomb. I could swap the clone base / recon teleporter. Should check out the store first though. Do I have anything to sell? Yeah, I just got the stimulant bomb. Alright. Again, I'm still kind of interested in some augments. I only have the one. Recon teleporter, no, because I can just buy that. This is a fleet advance with a chance of getting crew. I'm not that interested in crew. A Vulcan. Alright, well, I'm not really interested in a Vulcan. They do have the clone bay. Do we swap? Sure. Okay. You are gonna make a break for the door system. You are gonna make a break for this room. You will go and take over from him. Turn the O2 off. We'll see if we can get Ellie some crew kills so she can catch up with everybody. Kill, kill, kill. Just stop moving around from system to system. I need to be able to stab you. Okay, let's open her up. Let's open her up. Stab faster, Ellie. This ain't a joke. I need you to... Yes. Kill. Stab. Okay, she's leveling up really darn quickly. She only needs 2 more kills to be max level. Oh, Ellie. Okay, level up a teleporter, and then get the recon teleporter. I could have gotten a free lab out of this. Oh well, too late now. Yeah, had I upgraded the... Oh no, I need to upgrade... No, never mind. It's the this that you need to level... Well, the med bay that you need to level up by 1 to get a free lab. Not the teleporter. Can I talk to... Yes. Finally giggling in your 7 corner as you approach, he perks up. Superfan, I have a request of you. I'll be pulled out a long list and hands it to you. It's my super duper revenge list. It's all the people who I want to put in the ground. For taking the Ellie show off air. Deranged lunatics, rebel supporters, probably fascists, psycho murder, bad guys. You already promised me you'd help. Ellie claps her hands together and bats her fake eyelash uncomfortably close to your face. So when do we get started? See, everybody we're going after is evil, so, you know, we're doing a good job making Ellie batshit crazy. Who's first? Wrigley Spruce, head of merchandising for Flower and Sunshine Studios. He was the first weak link. They cut all of my merch before they gave me the boot. Okay, I thought the children would forget about me. Who could forget about their favorite childhood character? And best character in all of media history. I'm fabulous to my very core. Wrigley's a fat, alcoholic piece of little rotten. It was part of Van's little riot group back before Civil War II. See? Evil. Let's go. And it's on this map too, which is something we're going to have to be careful about, because if it's ever... Yeah, we need to make sure that we don't have an Ellie's quest open when we go to the next sector. If we plan on rerouting, so we probably should reroute early, right? Okay. Let's go. Freaking go. Comes to civilian transport. No. Don't mess with civilians. What is this? Beacons heavily trafficked by a number of civilian vessels. Cool. Earth. Do we care about Earth? Earth is for the spinny stick, right? Yeah, we don't care about that. Yeah. You're prejudiced. I said MK2. Two power for 3 shots. Okay. Alright. As customary in Union Space, our corporate advertisements on a plan nearby play every... Oh, is this the... Yeah, Dewey Alms. Sure. Thieves. Okay, let's head for Ellie and then we may be able to get to the store still. I'm not gonna skip out on Ellie's questline. By a number of ships fleeing from small stations, squadron militia vessels have been deployed around the area. Oh, is this the spider thing? Where's the ship? Yes. Agree. Continue. Okay, that's a lot of spiders, and spiders are dangerous, but we do have a clone bay. Okay, the missiles out. The only thing he has left is ion weapons, and, you know, we're kind of resistant to those. What the f... Oh, you boarded me. He just went and targeted my friggin' Zoltan. Do you see that? Rude. Well, that's mildly embarrassing, isn't it? Alright. My control is still going to be ticking for a while. Right, nothing, Pepper, get to the teleporter if you can. We'll see if he can make this happen or not. I wouldn't mind being able to just heal them up straight away. And then there's a missile launcher. Well, that puts a timer on all of this then. It's a small one though. There we go. Clear out spider infestation from station. Mushman, thank you for your help and payment is given for your effort. Ask about spiders. Could we help? Continue. Alright, cool. We got the coordinates for Spider Town. What do I want to do? Shields? I think that's a store. I'm not sure actually. Anyway, Ellie's quest. Time for some murder. For some kind of orbiter-bound warehouse surrounded by various Union transport ships and a single auto ship manufactured by One Innovations. Next to the small ship, likely some kind of mobile office. Despite the dinky size, the economics of the scene suggest a rather large expense went towards it. Approach. You dug near the cargo ships and enter the warehouse to see rows upon rows of merchandise for various colorful animal themes. Character: Dora the Durgan, Cammy the Kahalu, Remy the Rekma, and most of all, Sammy the Spider. Despite the mundaneness of that last one, he seems to have the most dedicated merchandise in the room. There's a single article dedicated to Ellie, and you can tell she's fuming. Where's Wrigley? Ellie doesn't hear you. Instead, moving closer to the shelf, she looks fondly at other characters, silently recalling old memories. When she gets to the Sammy aisle, she suddenly turns aggressive, throwing various novelty items like singing and animatronics and spider flavored ice cream. You are gonna love the character we're gonna be picking up at some point. Kicking over shells and repeatedly plunging her knife at the heart of a large stuffed spider. Amidst all the noise, you hear a door open and a rather rotund man shout, slightly muffled by some food sloppily shoveled into his mouth. What in the who are you people? Why are you here? When his eyes finally land on Ellie, his composure changes rapidly. First to amusement, then to horror, then to hysteria. Stefan, you raving mad lunatic. Still wearing that horse costume. You know, if you're horrified by somebody, you probably shouldn't laugh. You know, the costume belongs to me, you little runt. I don't suppose you've come to bring it back to me, though, have you? Finally, a man seems to notice your crew. Who your friends? Waits to find you hire a bunch of renegades to kill me. Well, no, we just happily tagged along. We're not getting paid for this. So I can't even know what's wrong with you. You put the human species to shame. It's the behavior of a Zoltan pugilist or a brain-dead snorting mantis. You can't kill me anyways, I have security. The man shouts and a security team enters the room, and an automated drone activates outside. Light off security. Sorry, Ellie, but you can't really help here. Wrigley's security drone has been defeated. Just grab the remains. Find Wrigley again. Wrigley has left the warehouse and is now hiding in his office ship. He'd likely have taken off if it weren't for the fact the ship was securely tethered to the station. You find him cowering underneath his desk, and as you approach, he scrambles for a wooden badge signed by some famous Union sports star. Well, you beat him to it. Seems like he's finally taking you seriously. Okay, you can't keep the goddamn costumes to phone. I don't even want to imagine what deprived crap you've done in it. Just leave me alone. I don't care what crazy conspiracies you concocted. I didn't get booted off the show. I didn't get you booted off the show. That was all higher ups, okay? And it's not exactly a mystery why. And he shakes her head. No, you see, Wrigley, I know you. Advanced talk. The Mars Days massacres, remember those? Wrigley shifts in his seat uncomfortably. You can tell Ellie is doing this all for you, coaxing you into accepting what she's about to do to this man. It's working. She's not lying either. You've heard a bit about Spruce, and he goes way back with the Rebel Admiral and his parents. The question is it the best idea to murder him in cold blood right here and now? Yes. Yes, it is. And he takes another step closer, and Wrigley's breath gets more and more erratic. Wait, Stefan, let's think this through. How does a brand new line of Ellie merch sound? I can arrange it for you to be like a retro pack, a throwback, nostalgia for the old days. Ellie smiled. That sounds fabulous, Wrigley. Wrigley breathes a sigh of relief and is promptly decapitated by a single stroke of Ellie's knife. What kind of a knife is this? His head hits the floor and Ellie stands over the corpse to survey it. Ellie will visit your funeral and let you know how the merch sells. It'll do great, she promises. Ellie grabs one of the forms off of Wrigley's desk and writes something down, folds it up into her pocket. She curtsies and gallops out of the room full stride. You notice new vigor in her step as she leaves, and you waste no time following her. We'll check in up Ellie once we get to the next sector. First, we go to... Or do we go to... Do I want to go to Thieves or do I want to go to... Yeah, let's go to... and then go to Thieves. I'm not sure if this is a shop. I know it's because a guy fell asleep on the keyboard, but... Lured by a strange beacon, you can notice immediately out of the ordinary. Cautious of some kind of trap set by hackers or maybe something worse, you ease closer to the nearby station. Makes no attempts to hail you, but no activity can be detected. Hail. Tell the station several times to receive no response. They never block your hails, so they seem to be ringing on deaf ears. Now to give up when finally you're picked up from their side. Station owner looks groggy as if just wake up from a nap. What's going on? Is everything alright? Why are you broadcasting a bunch of You're talking about station answers over glasses, something on my... Ah, crap, I fell asleep on Yankee. How do you... Yeah, I guess it... okay. I'm gonna get sued for please not telling anyone I paid... Yeah, sure. Well, this is awfully embarrassing. Neat. We probably could still go to the store and then here to here, here to here, here to here. Yeah, okay. Let's go shopping. What am I looking for? Return crystalline being appears on the vid screen. Aliens, grand opportunity, a collector of the strange artifacts you call scrap and would love to trade. Look! A device solely for collecting of precious metal material. Magnificent! Not really interested in weapons. Where are all the augments? Who's taking all the augments? Let's get some fuel. I probably want to use this thing. Instead of the chain? So we can sell the chain. Alright, so we got a lot of assets going on, which is kind of neat. It's free system damage, or at least free extra system damage. We're gonna need some power. What are we doing here again? Location of the thieves, so that's vague enough to work. We'll see it when we get there. Small partially automated weapon factory lies in distance. It's protected by a single militia ship. Cool. Track down the pirate ship at the gunner's coordinates. Seems it's a brood ship. You've heard about these, but you suspect Dewey intentionally left that little detail out of the job offer. Who are the brood? Is that they're the spider ones, aren't they? Most people only know the three of them. The brood is smaller but more locally infamous threat to the Union. After the conclusion of the Federation Civil War, who elected blah 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 blah. These abandoned sectors become home to a variety of pirate clans, and a sudden wave of militia intruders angered them. Brood among them, and as ruined short the loss of their homes, they swarmed the Union core worlds, planting eggs of many dangerous alien species on densely populated planets, including Earth. Okay, we can take them. Need these guys to surround. That's the worst news we've had all day. Alright, Ellie, it's stabbing time. We'll send in the Salt Man to help. Stabby, stabby, stabby! Oh wow, he's getting his butt kicked. Nope, he's gonna win. Alright. Now then. No need to teleport them over now. We can do that when Christ, stop because of damage. He wants rights cronies what he wants. Where's the Kasparov? Stupid ring ship. We're sent by Archive, weren't you? We don't have any more alright to contract to steal it for another collector. Ooh. I'm not saying, oh wait, you can literally kill me right now. Yeah. Alright, fair game. We were hired by Hideo Tanaka, CEO of... I'm sure you've heard of him. You heard Archive had this big fancy ship called a Molotov or whatever. He didn't want anyone else to know he was stealing it though, so he hired us to do it. I've told everything, now let us go. Where's the ship now? Okay, so that means we can't... side... Well, we can't... Oh. Really, dudes? Really, dudes? Alright. Oh, I could cheat, but we have done this before, so it's fine. But really, dudes? Investigate... Pacify the ponies and steal one. I don't think Ellie would approve of it. Then again, what would she do when there's a pony on board? And we're... oh my god, we have to get one. We're not going to be doing anything with you. Well, we can tame you, right? How does taming work again? I think you need an empty beacon. Can I still get... yeah. Are we going to do it? Yeah. 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 You were suspicious of a trick at first, but this is most certainly the right location. Listen, you can see what is definitely the Kasparov and small Hephaestus depot by which the Kasparov is being... why did they put Kasparov in between quotes one time and the other ones they don't? Shakar... why? Anyway, God knows breaking this thing down is gonna suck, but if you screw up, he's probably gonna sell us to Tiaga. Make sure there isn't a scratch on this or we're toast. Demand, they give back the Kasparov. What the hell are you? Why are you here? What do you want? What do you even know? You've called it like 3 different names so far. Maganov, Schmaganov, or whatever, you're one of them NV people with the fancy blue chemtrails or whatever. Archive sent you, didn't they? Look, buddy, I don't care one bit about Alm's beef with Mr. Tanaka, but Tanaka is the one who pays the man, who pays the man, who pays the man, who pays the man, who pays me. So I'm giving up on Shirov thing without a fight here. Alright, well, if it's a fight you want. Hello, boys. Might I introduce you to Ellie the Equinoid. She's quite the people person. Okay, okay, I'll be seeing you guys in a bit then. Right, we're back. So the idea is to get you to go after you, but I can't do that because... Well, could I leave the room? Could I just go fight somewhere else? No. Wouldn't mind his drones going down. And this is a station. Ow! What the hell? Cool. Seem to face the staff weren't kidding. They'd rather fight to the death than face the wrath of their boss. Who knows if the other ships were just automated construction drones, depot skeletons, crew surrender, allowing you to secure the Kasparov and contact Dewey. Incredible she that I shall see to it that your efforts do not go unpaid. I shall forward those casual blueprints to you immediately. If you still have gun on you, feel free to keep him. He'd better suit on a military vessel. Anyways, before you go though, who did end up being the culprit? Hideo Tanaka hired pirates to steal your ship for his collection. Ass bucket. There you go. He takes away whatever he wants from anyone he wants, even a fellow Union megacorp. Know what his grandfather would say? Well, grandfather didn't say much. He mostly just talked about satellites. Anyway, thank you for your service. Best of luck on the rest of your mission. Into the Breach. I know that game had an expansion. The problem is I've modded it, and with the expansion coming out, I'm unable to boot up my game. Unless I completely reset it, and I don't really feel like doing that either. So anyways, that's gonna do it for this episode though. Thanks for watching, I'm still in the series. See you guys all next episode. Bye everyone.